presidential candidate of the Labour Party in 2023 election, Peter Obi, has expressed disappointment over a plan by the federal government to purchase new private jets. In a statement on social media platform X, Obi condemned the move as extremely insensitive to the struggles of Nigerian citizens. He wrote, "At a time when our country is trending on the global media for facing its worst economic crisis, marked by high inflation, a falling currency, and widespread poverty, the government's plan to buy new presidential jets demonstrates extreme insensitivity to citizens' struggles." Hey, our government, I hail una. How una go come dey think like this, like say people when no sabi anything? Why dem go come dey talk this kind? Na true say these people no even mind us, they no send us at all, they no even get anything good to think for us at all. These people, how na even shame sef no dey catch una the thing wey una dey do, because people dey watch una, people dey hear una, people know wetin una dey do. These things dey for media, e dey for international papers and news. How una go come dey do like this? Which people come dey do this country, our leaders like this? Why una come choose to dey do like this? Even if say people no get sense, una no go come wake up for one day get sense. Why una go dey do like this? How this kind of thing dey comot for people mouth? Our Senate, why una go assembly, where House of Assembly, Senate, wetin una dey do? Why una come sit down for there? Wetin una dey think? Abi okay, so na plan be say una go come dey approve anything wey una like, because if una do, president go do for una. Baba Presido go do for una, go do for Presido, Oga Presido go do for una. This thing no good at all. No, una know say this thing wey una dey do, the table go turn, e go turn one day. E no good at all. Abeg, make we lis ten to wetin Oga Obi have for us today. But where dem dey hear this kind of thing? Your house dey for fire. Fire dey on top of the roof of your house. You dey there dey dance atleke dance. E no good at all. Na only people when no dey think well dey do the kind thing wey una dey do as our leaders. We dey different for this world. No be this world we dey with other countries. Oga Obi yarn us story. With rising insecurity, poverty, hunger, and homelessness, this decision highlights the disconnect between the government and the people. It is unacceptable and demands a more compassionate use of resources, prioritizing citizens' welfare. It is on record that our presidential jets have an average age of 12 years, purchased when most Nigerians could afford basic necessities. Now, as our country faces significant challenges, including a high debt profile, our citizens are in even greater need. That is true. You cannot be borrowing to service debt and you are still going ahead to be buying things that you don't need. They are your wants. They are not needs. They are not necessity. You have what you are using and you should make use of what you are using. You spend money lavishly, taxpayers' money, and you are enslaving these people, refusing to sign minimum wage for them. This is very unfair. Obi drew comparison with the United States, where the vice president's residence is a 100-year-old building valued at $7.5 million. He added, instead of adding to our luxuries, we should be focused on alleviating their suffering and finding solutions to their problems. For long, our bad leadership has made our priorities as leaders to be adherent to the needs of society, honestly, which is why we are headed now south as a nation. Instead of going forward, we are going backward. That is true, and that is what is happening. The people that were past, other countries that were past, Nigeria, the giant of Africa, we are waiting. The ant of Africa now. Shame on our leaders. As leaders, to be adherent to the needs of society, which is why we are headed now south as a nation. To elucidate further, despite dropping down to the fourth largest economy in Africa with a GDP of $252 billion and a per capita income of $1,080, with huge debt burdens and borrowing to service debts, yet we are spending $15 million for our vice president's residence. Why the US, the world's largest economy with a GDP of $25 trillion, about 100 times our GDP, and a per capita income of $80,000, about 80 times ours, still houses their vice president in number one observatory cycle, a house built over 100 years ago. It is since called insensitivity. That is our leaders. They are very, very insensitive. They don't even care about what the masses are doing. They don't care who is dying. They don't care what is happening to anybody. And whose value is obviously less than the $15 million we are spending on our vice president's residence. A reputable real estate company actually reports that the US Vice President's official residence is valued at $7.5 million today. While we had earlier republished the old Vice President residence with $2 million, the over 100 years old US Vice President's house has only undergone wide-scale renovations twice, funded by taxpayers' money in 1993 and in 2021. Every new US VP is free to finance any minor refurbishing from his personal funds. It is therefore time to stop this impunity, insensitivity, and shamelessness and focus on the needs of our people. We must prioritize education, health care, and lifting our citizens out of poverty. Sincerely, our leaders have failed us, and they have failed themselves because God will ask them. Let's hear what Nigerians have to say about this whole act of insensitivity. All this nonsense is taking place because we have very weak military to teach these people a good lesson. It is now obvious that this government is taking Nigerians for granted. Yes, they want to buy private jets, and yet they can't afford increase on workers' salaries. Wicked. It's an understatement. God will not come down to deliver us. Now we, the citizens, go rise up against the wicked leaders of this country and take back our dear country from them. Our leaders are not human, but I thank God that there is death. If not, I don't know our fate by now. All birds are the same feather. Obi has not got power. His chairman has stolen billions of naira. You are both the same thing. My friend, will you say something that they're talking about? Why are you talking what you don't know? So what we are going through in this country, it is okay for you. You like it, and you don't want to say the truth because you are getting peanut. It is a shame on even you. They are different. Even before Tinubu became president, they already acquired 2 private jets. And so why is he not using the private jet he acquired before he became president? Why? On this, I totally agree with Obi. Wicked government, useless people, just thinking only their family, foolish government. On this page, I stand with you, Peter Obi. This is misplaced priorities. Now, wow. Now I know Obi has problem. If he was to be the president, will he continue to charter jet each time he wants to travel, or the jet should be refurbished and not that the jet will be personal property of Mr. President? No other sitting president will use it. I hate hypocrisy, and hypocrites, please pack one side. Well, this is the news for the moment. Stay tuned by subscribing to this channel for more updates. And don't forget to comment and share to your family and loved ones. Thank you for tuning in to listen. Bye for now.